What's cool about downtown Eagle is it's totally different than what you see from the acreage, large homes, spread out properties, you know, high HOAs. Downtown Eagle is a lot different, boutique-y, cute, small, quaint. So we're gonna go take a walking tour of all of Eagle. We're gonna start right up the road here and show you what all Eagle has to offer. All right, find ourselves in Eagle, Idaho. Gonna grab ourselves a little bit of lunch and stroll down Main Street on Eagle. You'll see as we walk, this place has changed quite a bit. Even the traffic we're seeing that's behind the camera right now is actually something that wasn't even there 5 years ago. It's not huge, there's only a few cars back there, but you can see that Eagle's changing. Even on the other side of these cars, this is new. Gem State Brewing, actually didn't even know this was here. So pretty cool. Then you got Spitfire, a taco and tequila joint up there on the corner. They used to be a burger den. So we're seeing Eagle change a little bit. You can tell the boutiques that we'll see. We pass a ton, like this One House Cookie is what it's called. It's kind of got some good little trinkets and treats in there. But kind of a fun, cute town. And during the summer, like there's a huge water parade here as well. We're passing Heritage Park. I've talked about this in my other videos as well. This is where like the Saturday market is. So like this is a really slow-paced 20 mile an hour, 25 mile an hour stroll, four-way stop. Not huge traffic, not huge buildings. You know, it's just small town boutiques. For example, Reed Cycle, awesome little bike shop. It's like you go in there, it's customer service. It's the owner who's working there 24 hours a day. That's kind of what a lot of these shops feel like that I've been to in this area. Yeah, it's just a fun, small town. It's a conservative town. There's of course a couple things that have popped up, and we're only a couple blocks from Albertsons and like the main intersection of State and Eagle. So that's not, you know, it's not like we're out in the middle of nowhere. You'll see Subway, you'll see a couple things. I guess we're walking. But like where we're going, for example, Bodacious Pig, that's just a small town little shop that's popped up. They don't have a second store, but they have their fresh meats, and the two owners, the husband and wife couple, they're smoking their meats every day there, right? They're like, that's just the feel you get here. So kind of fun. We're gonna come up on, I'm looking at Da Vinci's up here. Da Vinci's started in like, I think it's like early 1900s, 1907 or something. And it used to be the bank. Didn't last through the Depression. I think it was called Eagle State Bank or the Bank of Eagle or something. But you're gonna see just the old town. If you can see these buildings, Jason, I think these buildings are pretty cool. And you'll see them as I walk by. Like compare this to the new side over here. This is Smoky Mountain Pizza, like obviously a little bit different. I do love Eagle's like downtown. This to me is cute, it's boutique-y, it's fun, it's fresh because we have the new stuff going on. The old stuff that's here is being renovated. Legacy's that way 3 miles. Dry Creek Ranch is 3 miles that way, you know, roughly. And that's west and east. We've gone through Bald Eagle Point, which is right by Legacy. Homestead right by Legacy. Creighton Woods is about 2 miles south. And then Riverstone about 4 miles that way. Two Rivers, a mile that way. The Lux Theater and all that type of stuff, 1.5 miles that way, right down Eagle Road. Here's Da Vinci's, here's the bank. I mean, look, they've kept it, it's pretty cool. You even have a placard here. Talks about 1907 by F.M. Gardner of Middleton. Kind of see the old historic preservation. It's kind of cool. The old Eagle Hotel, this place is getting a massive facelift on the corner. The other corner is getting a massive facelift too. So you're seeing the charm of Eagle kind of being revitalized, but it's not like the ghetto's being revitalized, right? Like it's still a charming old town, super nice.
That Eagle Hotel, is it still worth the hotel? It says Sweet Tea Living on it.
Yeah, Sweet Tea Living, Sweet Tea Living. I've never been inside, but it's definitely not a hotel. That's the kind of cool thing, right? The preservation, the people come in and you can't change a certain amount, like a certain percentage of the face. It's kind of fun to keep the old look. This is like the old main intersection of Eagle. This is State and Eagle. 25, 30 years ago, they put the highway through about 1/2 mile that way, and now that's the main intersection. But it's like the old main town intersection. But we're gonna head in. This is Bodacious Pig. Like I said, fresh cooked meats, and enjoy the hometown cooking. So here we go. Thank you. Thank you. I'm good. You good?
I'm good, thank you.
Thanks. This place smells of deliciousness. I got the pulled pork nachos appetizer and took off the tomatoes because no one likes tomatoes, we all know that. And Jason here got the tri-tip with the ribs, and we got a side of onion rings and fries. But honestly, there's a couple spots in Eagle I go to with clients. This one's about a third of the visits, about 3 spots in this one. Crave, Bodacious Pig, Rib Shack. Almost routinely go between these ones, and we're gonna dig in. Real smoke flavor. It's amazing. This stuff's called fry sauce for all you out-of-staters.
What's fry sauce?
Fry sauce it's foreign to you guys. In fact, this is a true story. Yesterday, I'm sitting in church, and my client's like, "What's that? What was that deli shop we went to in North Berry?" I tell him, "Second, what's that special sauce called?" They're like, "It's fry sauce. Half ketchup, half mayo, essentially. You can add barbecue sauce or mustard to taste. Some people do horseradish, which ruins it in my opinion. But I bet this has a little bit of barbecue sauce in it, just as a guess."
Are you saying just that one place has fry sauce, or where can people find fry sauce?
Everywhere in Idaho. It's an Idaho, Utah thing. So it usually goes as a surprise, but onion rings too. Well, that was a little interrupted of the drink, but real banger here. Did not disappoint, as you can see. I've still got a little ways to go on my nachos. Jason, cameraman here, pounded his plate here. Amazing. Honestly, I've never had the onion rings. I got a couple things to try just because we were filming here, but onions are absolutely off the charts, and coming back again. Never disappoints. Just left Bodacious Pig. It's on the other side of that gray truck there. Heading down on Eagle Road. This is going south. And the reason we chose this place, so it's right around the corner. So this is like Old Eagle, right? But this is Rembrandt's Coffee House. And this is awesome. I think it's a renovated church. It's about, low 30s right now. They say it's gonna snow in like an hour. And if it weren't, you might see, if it was less wet, we might see people gather around there having their coffee. Oh, it was the First Baptist Church of Eagle, that's what it says. Pretty cool hot spot for locals is to grab a cup of coffee, brunch here as well. It's not something you'll see for dinner or anything. In fact, we've at this brokerage, we've had award ceremonies here and things for the end of the year and stuff like that. Kind of cool. Moving on to the next place here this is the Jackson House. This was built, hopefully you can hear me, this was built in the 1930s by Orville Jackson. He was the guy who had the drugstore that was next to Bodacious Pig. He was pretty wealthy. Apparently he has quite a name for himself as a good businessman, but he had the drugstore, had it for like 40 years, and then, well, he wasn't even the original. Holy cow.
I got dressed up as a Grinch.
Wow. They filled in their pool. They've filled in their pool in the last year. Tudor style house, and then the pool, they filled it in. Anyway, this gets to like the Nooks. This is like total New Eagle in the last, Albertsons was built in 95-ish. I can't remember, 2000, somewhere in there. Albertsons, McDonald's, Walgreens, the main intersection. This is the old intersection of Eagle, and this is the main intersection of Eagle up here. So that's kind of the part 2 of Eagle, is what we're looking at is that North Eagle Road. So the question is, as we're walking back to downtown here, is, I know Eagle lends itself maybe to an older crowd or the retired couple or whoever it might be. And it's true, there are those people for sure, but are there kids here? Yes, quite a few, especially in all parts. But this is called Eagle Elementary. This used to be called, or now is called Eagle Elementary School of the Arts. There's Seven Oaks, there is North Star Charter, there's Galileo, Eagle Hills. There's quite a few elementaries here in Eagle. This is Eagle Road, by the way. This is North Eagle Road. And this road, if you take it, it goes all the way to the freeway. And Eagle is mostly here, not to there. Like after you pass the river, it's Meridian. One thing to know about these road names is there's roads that go from the freeway. Eagle, Middleton, and Star Road all go from the freeway to those cities that are Eagle, Star, and Middleton. And there's a couple other roads that pass, but that's why it gets its name. It's the road that goes over the Boise River to Eagle. So, by the way, the ratings here, people love the school ratings in Eagle. That's one of the big reasons the kids will be found here, is the school ratings. Almost all A's, A minuses, and B pluses, according to niche.com, greatschools.org, those places. That's a really good reason why people move to Eagles, for those school ratings. So, anyway, let's head downtown. We thought we'd be cool by filming ourselves here on Linder. This one goes to essentially over the river as well, but this is Homestead to the right. We're actually gonna go in here in a second and film a house that fits the median price point real well. That's Homestead. Your camera to the left, I can see where it's showing. It's showing a little bit of Legacy as well. So this is kind of a cool spot in Eagle. You've got Homestead to the right, you've got Legacy to the left. On the other side of this, to the right of Homestead, you have Lilac Springs, which is a Toll Brothers subdivision, nothing new in there. And then the other side of that, you have Syringa. Syringa is actually very similar to Homestead. Same builder team. Legacy, obviously, I've highlighted a lot because I used to live there. The golf course it's got. We're gonna go into Homestead because that's where we're heading. But Legacy has all the extra stuff, but Homestead is very basic. It's got a few pools, it's got a ton of walking paths, ton of opening area, ton of homes that back up to grass, which is so cool. So anyway, let's go in there. We're about a couple houses away from that house. We're gonna get out and walk. So inside Homestead subdivision here, this is one of the many neighborhoods Eagle has to offer. This is a new one. Love this one. Very clean and proper, I would say. One of the things that we chose this neighborhood for is because of this house right here. I just wanted to walk and talk about it because this house on the corner sold for $860, which is the median home price in Eagle. And this is a single family home, 0.28 acres, 3-bed, 2.5 bath, and new. I'm not sure if this is Brighton built or Alturas built because those are the two builders in here. But to see a home at that price point, that's not acreage, that's what you're getting here in Eagle, is that. This same street in Homestead sold to a customer from Texas. Cool little fact for you, they did math for us, and he says he's saving $18,000 a year by living here as opposed to Texas, and that's no joke. He filled it out on an Excel spreadsheet, and that's, you know, that's cost of living, that's gas, that's taxes, that's the whole 9 yards. Loved it here so much, got his parents here, his siblings are moving here. While the home prices have risen, you know, a little bit in Eagle, a little bit everywhere, you've got to also take into consideration the cost of living in Idaho is still, you know, pretty low. Despite I've done other videos, if you've paid attention, there's cost of living calculators that I'll do on my videos for you. And like it shows it's usually a little lower, but in my opinion, the actual cost of living is way lower. It still lends itself to that, even though house prices are going up, even though people are moving here, it's getting more popular, this, that, and the other. Anyway, this is Homestead subdivision, typical because a lot of these homes are the same couple builders, tons of floor plans, but it does show you a little bit of that price point, what's it's getting for you. Guys, as you know, I lived in Eagle for 7+ years and absolutely loved my time there. I lived in a legacy sub and it was great, it was good to us. Loved the people there, the location, a lot of things about it. If you're looking to know more about Eagle, go click right there, that link, top 10 things to know about Eagle before moving there. That video is awesome, it's received a ton of love. If you have any comments, questions, likes, dislikes, jokes, anything, put them in the comments. I'd love to hear the feedback. It really helps me hone in my skills for giving you guys the best look at Boise and Eagle and everything else that you're searching. So if you have any comments, please put those below and we'll catch you on the next one. Top 10 things to know before moving to Eagle, Idaho.